Today I'll be showing you how to make my version of butternut squash and quinoa salad. I've seen different variations of this across the internet in my cookbook, but I want to do my take on it using ingredients that many people have already in their pantry, and I personally don't like going out and buying all these different ingredients when I could use the ones that I already have and maintain a lean kitchen. So let's just get started. The ingredients you'll need for this recipe are 1 whole butternut squash, 1 whole onion, 1 tablespoon of lemon juice, 2 tablespoons of olive oil, just enough to be able to toss everything together, 1 garlic clove, 1 can of whole kernel corn, as few or as many cherry tomatoes as you would like, a few tablespoons of fresh parsley. So first we're going to prepare the vegetables, and while we're doing so, let's turn the oven to 400 degrees and then let it preheat while we do that. On the chopping block today we have garlic, which we're going to mince. We have the onion that we're going to coarsely chop, as well as the butternut squash that we are going to peel, and then we're going to de-seed it in the middle just using a spoon, and then just cut it into small chunks so that we can have it bake quickly and have yummy edible bites. So as you can see here, I have 2 trays. One has the onions, the garlic, as well as half of the butternut squash. This has just butternut squash, and it's the other half, and that's just so it doesn't get too crowded. And so after we do this, we're going to put it, mix it with some oil, and then cover this both of the pans with foil, and then place them in the oven for about 20 to 25 minutes. So while the veggies are in the oven, we're going to make the quinoa. And so for this, you're going to just need 1 cup of quinoa to 2 cups of water, and then put them in a pan, and then you're going to bring it to a boil. And after it's done that, you're going to bring it down to a simmer, cover it for about 15 to 20 minutes until all the water is gone, and then fluff it up and enjoy. So let's see how this goes. So while the quinoa is getting ready, let's just get some bacon and fry it up. So this is what the butternut squash looks like after about 25 minutes. You can see the steam coming out. And so we're gonna let it rest for about 5 minutes before doing anything with it, and yeah. And so the corn and the cherry tomatoes are among the last ingredients for this recipe. And so for the corn, I just kind of drained it, and that is good to go. For these cherry tomatoes, I'm going to be washing them and then cutting them into quarters or halves, and then mixing them into the quinoa after it's done cooking. And of course, the lemon juice is going to be used to cover the food as we kind of mix it all together in the roasting pan for a delicious meal and add some zest to it. So this is a pan full of bacon fat, and I am going to combine everything that we just made into this skillet and mix it all together. So here we have some bacon, and I'm going to put some corn into that. And then I added the quinoa, And of course we can't forget the veggies that we just put in the oven and let rest. And to that I'm going to add cherry tomatoes, lemon juice, as well as corn. Well, I guess I already added that, but that was just for decorative garnish. And yeah, it's going to be pretty gorgeous, I think, when I mix it all together. So let's see what it looks like. And this is it. I chopped some parsley and I added it to the pot as well as seasoned it with some salt and pepper, and it is looking so good, and I'm so glad I waited to eat lunch after I made this. And this is the final product, guys. It tastes really, really good, and I love the colors because it just seems like there's an explosion of flavors happening in your mouth, which it kind of is. And what about the other half of the butternut squash, you may ask? Well, since I have so much of it, I decided I'm going to put it in a container and then save it for a different meal in the week so I can incorporate it into that and make sure we have some yummy veggies to have on hand so I don't have to make more. So that is what it looks like. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and yeah. I think this meal was pretty good, actually. It was pretty tasty, healthy, had a lot of like vegetables that I normally wouldn't just put together, but because you just do it all in one go, it just kind of makes it work. And so I really liked it. I hope you guys like it too and try it out. And yeah, if you guys have any questions, let me know down below and I'll get to them as best as I can. And if not, I will talk to you guys later. Bye!